not hearing it. Yes, you
I'm not hearing a lot. This one slips down the leg side, and that will be wided. That's one of the things about Anna's bowling, is that she does bring it back into the right-hander so much it can drift down the leg side. Oh, that one just straightening up, nearly taking the edge of Lewis. This one nicely fielded. Bill just building a little bit of pressure. Lewis will be keen. That could be the 1-4 up, and it's pulled square of the wicket, and the fielder does exceptionally well. What a great piece of fielding down there, down at Michael Sharp corner. And there's the ball that's got up, and Tector departs. Didn't really come forward or back, held a position, held a straight bat. Bill got it to go past that and crash into the stumps. And that's the end of Alice Tector, with the score 26 for 2.
Louise is robbed of the fielding replay.
Bill, very familiar bowling style to those of us watching women's cricket in Pembroke. And that one angling in, beating the edge of the bat, crashing into the stumps. Live scoring not quite caught up with the magnificence of that delivery. Alice Tector departs for 5. The score now 28 for 2. See you, Ron. Later on. Come on, Johnny. You're as old as that joke. This one beats Beale. Beats Beale, and she allows her fielders to do the work. I can assure you it's not Alice Tector facing at the moment. This one pushed around the corner. Lewis calls through for the single, and they take the single. It's a leg bye, and so that's 5 overs gone, and the score has moved on to 29 for 2. Pembroke will be delighted at having seen the back already of the opener and number 3.
I think YouTube's lying, and I think it's dead.
Okay, I'm not hearing a lot through the dunes.
Is it dead since then?
Well, that's what it's suggesting. And that would certainly explain why live scoring hasn't been updated. There's a problem with Tinternet. And it'll be Louise McCarthy now, continuing from the nursery end. Zara Craig it is who's joined Gabby Lewis in the middle. As Lewis cuts one away to point, takes the single. Sarah Craig playing that one nicely round the corner. As our pitcher freezes, I suspect there's some serious work going on by the production team. Until they return, I shall leave you with the Dougals and some peace. Cracking shot from Lewis. Bill just going a bit too short, and Lewis was onto it in a flash. Pushed it away down to the front of the clubhouse. Takes the total up to 37 for 2 off 6. Life scoring, as I say, suffering a little bit at the moment. This one going past the edge of the bat. Lewis was prodding at it like I would at a cake in the oven. Comes forward to this one, runs a bit more edges than perhaps Lewis would have wanted. And they get through for another single. Evening. Pulled away round to the leg side, down to deep square leg. Little doing some fine fielding down there. Another one across the edge. Kavanagh just making sure Zara Craig kept her foot down. Well pitched up, but well dug out as well. It's Lewis actually who's punched that one down the ground. Takes the single. That's the end of a second over for Anna Beale. 1 for 9 from her too. And the score itself has now moved on to 39 for 2. The rate has slowed a little, but it's still a good rate. I don't think Phoenix will be too worried about the rate at this moment. It's 2 wickets down that they're more concerned with. I'm actually going to hide that score bar. It's so far behind now. Or at least I thought I was going to. Oh, of course. If it's frozen, it's frozen. Lewis gets onto that short one very quickly, pulls it away on the leg side. The fielder on the fence does a good job and stops a third. Stops a second. Cracking bit of fielding, that.
Oh, crap. This is going to get confusing.
Another run taken. Current rain rate of 5.7. Short one. Just punched away on the offside. Nicely fielded in the ring. No run.
We're live.
Well,
Not the way I wanted to be.
you rejoin us here at Sydney Parade.
We hope.
We hope.
Will it stay alive? How long or what will I do?
Oh, just off the edge of the bat first, and it's going to run away. Runs down to the corner, reaches the rope, gets past it, and it goes from an appeal to 4 runs. Lewis so strong in that area. We've seen it over the years on the green of Ireland. The orange of the Scorchers. Mistiming that one, getting a toe of the bat to it.
I do think it's dropped. I'm pretty sure it's dropped already. Not good.
Louise McCarthy's last over this has bowled very well. Wicketless today. Has done a fine job opening the bowling from that nursery end. Four overs, 0 for 24, an economy rate of a run a ball. And now the score on 48 for 2. Very Nickel enters the attack. Special needs assistant down in Bray, last I knew. That's a good ball, and it's played away on the offside. It will just be a single. That's a good start for Nickel.
Not even going to be recorded.
Very Nickel, creating chances, creating opportunities. Zara Craig very nearly had to depart there. Life, what will she make of it? Well, the very next ball she cuts down to short. A thin third. And they get through it back for a second. And that will make Craig feel an awful lot better. Sounds like Niall's kicking over a couple of computers. Back in the shed. That one outside the off stump, and the umpire deciding it was too far outside the off stump and has awarded the wide.
I don't know. It's not. Yeah, I don't think Tess got like that. It seems to less.
Decent crowd starting to build up here now. Sydney Parade. It's Thursday evening. Round 2 of the First Division clash between Phoenix and Pembroke. Gabby Lewis still out in the middle. That'll be a big concern for the Pembroke side. They have, however, removed a couple of bats. A couple of wickets have fallen. One to an edge, which went through to Shauna Kavanagh from Lou Little. Nicely driven down the offside. They come in for the single. Craig growing in confidence as more runs come from the bat. Change in the field now. Lewis facing, Shillington heading out to Cow Corner. And instead she plays it out towards the point region and picks up another single. Just content to build an innings. Evening, gents. 57 on the board now. From 9 overs, we're nearly halfway through this first innings. Niall may still be having technical difficulties. And let's be honest, for the amount of coverage he provides, the amount of hours. Was it first one back bats first or something?
All the way over here.
Sarah Forbes now taking on her international colleague, her international captain.
Getting over it. Not good enough.
This one a full toss, it's pulled out on the leg side but bounces just in front of the fielder. Lewis will get a single but also have a huge sigh of relief that she didn't catch that a little bit cleaner. A little bit cleaner, could have been out. Sarah Forbes, who likes to get the ball above the batsman's eye line. Get them searching for it. Plenty of revs on the ball from Forbes. Craig calls for a second and gets it. You know we've no scorebar at the moment as well. Just to add.
Same thing, no win.
Okay, just to add to the fun. Another one on the full from Forbes. Powered away on the leg side, beats the despairing dive of the fielder. And she'll be glad that Niall isn't manning his camera at the moment and we're working off just this one straight camera. 4 more runs. 60 on the board. Ten overs gone then, we've reached the halfway mark and Phoenix won't be too upset at having reached there for the loss of only 2 wickets and they've gone along quite nicely. 64 runs on the board. Sarah Forbes first over, going for slightly more than she would have wanted. Gabby Lewis now has moved on to 29 from 28. And Zara Craig providing great support. 14 from 15 deliveries. Very nickel now. Into her second over. Again, very strong on that leg side, Lewis. And the field set accordingly, keeps her to a single. The score moves on to 65 for 2. Maybe live scoring, but it's not instantaneous. This one thuds into the keeper's gloves. Craig showing a drive. Not the ball there for it. Ferry Nichols' first over went for 9 runs. Should be looking for slightly better in this one. Did have that catch put down, mid-on. This one pulled away in the leg side. The boundary rider's going to have to make up a good bit of ground to get there, and she's not able to, and it crashes into the fence along Cyril's way. Exactly at mid-wicket, and that's a lovely boundary for Craig. Don't often get the opportunity to use that that phrase. Lovely shot from Craig. Bye taken. Shauna Kavanagh not comfortable. Looks like she caught her finger somewhere. Single they went through for. And takes the score on to 70 and away from the 69 for 2. Good evening, James. There have certainly been difficulties with the stream.
Well, the best that might be happening, as far as I can see at the moment, is all of that blabber might get uploaded later. All of that game.
Well, that's wide, and the umpire signals it as such, and they're going to scamper through for another as well.
And now, okay, we might start going live again for a while.
There certainly have been problems with the stream, and for that we apologise.